Good morning, I am back with the vlogs. Finally, I'm feeling so much better. I've managed to get most of my voice back as well. So normal service resumes. We are actually now back in Thailand. We're in Krabi. We flew, well no, actually we got the bus from Siem Reap in Cambodia across the border to Bangkok, and then we spent a night in Bangkok and then got basically one of the first flights out of Don Muang airport to Krabi yesterday. We spent like the late afternoon in Ao Nang yesterday, but where we're actually staying is not particularly close to Ao Nang, which is really annoying because everywhere is full. Everywhere is fully booked. So the only places that were left were the really, really expensive places, which obviously is not in the backpacker budget. So we had to scramble to try and get accommodation, and this was literally one of the only things left that we could afford. Yeah, the location here is not so great. So we are literally waiting for a grab now because we are going on a boat trip today. We are doing the 7 Islands tour. I think the 4 Islands tour is really popular, but you can also do a 7 Islands tour. It basically just takes you to like 3 other areas. So we're doing that today, so we've got to head back to Ao Nang Beach to pick up our boat. We've actually rented a private boat for the day because we're going with our 2 friends, Henry and Erin, and it was cheaper to book with a private boat than it was to book as individuals onto a group boat. And it just made more sense, obviously, because then we have more kind of control over what we do and how long we stay in places. So I'm hoping it should be really good. And of course, this time you'll be brought along every step of the way. So this place over here is where we booked the boat yesterday. It has literally just opened. It opens at 8 o'clock, but we're gonna go and get breakfast first. Otherwise it's a long day on the boat. Just having to wade through the sea to get to the boat. Oh, at least he's bringing some steps out for us. Stop number 2, and we're just attaching ourselves to this little boat. I think that's how we anchor up nowadays. Oh, but it just fell. These guys are doing their diving course. Well, this guy is doing his diving certification. So we're just going to watch. Look at the rock on this. Is that safe, or is it safe to be attached to another boat, or?
I don't think we have an anchor, so I think we just end up over there.
Well, that's alright.
We just not put it in.
That's it.
Right. Good job.
We're just attached to a different one. I think they have got their anchor down. I think that's maybe why we're attached.
Look at all these fish. It looks alright. It looks
yeah,
clear.
no, it looks, but then you get in and then you just can't see it. No, when you're in there, I promise. Get in, find out.
This is Chicken Island, we're assuming, because it looks like a chicken head. I think there's a little beach over there. We've made it to stop number 5, and this, I think, is the national park. So just being here, we had to pay 200 baht each, like an entry fee. It's just like a sandbank that goes across like two different islands. And I think you can go over that side to this island. It looks like a beach there. Water is so good, and there's loads of fish just swimming about my feet. Stop number 6, and we're not going to be here very long because we've not got long left, and we've still got one more stop to do. the ocean. Our final stop, and this is Railay Beach. Look at all the boats here, there's literally just rows and rows of them.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Take a look at the scenery. Pretty stunning, hey? Hello and welcome to our final day in Ao Nang. Actually only feels like we got here yesterday. Feels like we've had no time here at all. But we are planning on heading to Koh Samui tomorrow, although we do need to still book a bus and a ferry. But today we have had quite a chilled morning. It's our first lie-in in what felt like forever. And now we've just come out for some lunch. We're at basically a Thai/Indian. Alex is getting Thai food and I'm getting Indian food, so that's a good mix. The plan is for today is to do the Monkey Trail, which is basically like not a very big hike, but it's like a hike that you can do through like the jungly, foresty area, and then it takes you to a beach. So that's kind of the plan, just to do that trek and then go to the beach for the day. Our initial plan was to go back to Railay, which is where we were yesterday at one of the island stops. But considering we've not really got up early enough, and also we're a bit tight on the old budget, to be honest. And especially here, like, we've found food to be really expensive. Even Thai food, which usually is really cheap, is so much more expensive. We're just trying to like be very mindful of the activities that we do here, because we've already gone over budget for Koh Samui and Koh Tao over Christmas, because it's just so expensive at the minute because of the time of year. But yeah, also because we're in such a touristy place here, like everything is just generally more expensive, which is kind of hitting the back of the budget a little bit harder. Today's lunch, I got a yellow dal with steamed rice, and Alex got tom yum rice. I'm really into the dals at the minute. I think I had my first dal I think it was back in Nimbin in Tamkok, and it was so good, and so now I've got a little bit of an obsession with them. We are now starting the monkey trail, and already we've come across the actual monkeys. Look at how cute that is, he's just swinging in his little tyre. Bless him. Looks like a big one over here coming to join. It wasn't too bad, it only took like 10-15 minutes, but we are now here at the little beach that's here. It's so hot today. Quick little update about what happened last night, because it was honestly mad. Basically we stayed on that beach until sunset, watched the sunset there, and then we had to leave because it was a beach of a private resort, I think. So basically we got told to leave, so we did, and the sun had like pretty much set, so it was dark, or getting dark-ish. Anyway, we were walking back along the monkey trail, and we were with our friends Henry and Erin, and on the walk back the monkeys had moved. So at the beginning of the day they were all at the very start of the monkey trail, whereas they were more in the jungle area in the evening. We were walking down and they were like on the actual like fence of the path, so there wasn't a lot of room that you could go. They basically just attacked Erin. She had a tote bag on the monkey side, and they jumped straight into the tote bag, and as soon as one jumped, then there was another one that jumped on, climbed up her, and then there was another one that jumped on her and bit her, and then the other ones were like all in her bag, like sat on her head, like oh my god, it was honestly like she'd just been swarmed by monkeys in a matter of minutes. So I saw all of this happen. I saw her being bit, grabbed around the face because this monkey was on her head. Anyway, the boys had walked further up, and then obviously I'd stopped, and Erin was like panicking, and I'm like saying like just give them the bottle, because they were after the bottle, and then they were like there was more of them that just suddenly appeared. Anyway, the boys then came back and thought it was dead funny, started recording. They obviously hadn't seen the fact that she'd been bit or anything like that, and Erin is hysterical at this point, and quite rightly, like, so I'd be the exact same. Anyway, the boys have come over and they're just like recording, like laughing, and then they're like, then they realise, oh oh shit, like this is actually pretty like serious, because they just wouldn't get off, and these monkeys were getting like quite aggressive. Eventually the monkeys got what they wanted, nicked all the things out of her bag, and then kind of went away. So last night, obviously Erin had been bit, so we then had to go and find a medical centre for her to go get a rabies jab. So yeah, now bless her, she's got to have like a full course of 5 rabies jabs, which is just so annoying for her. And it's going to be like over the next 28 days as well. So 4 more jabs over 28 days, which is just so annoying for her. But yeah, luckily she's fine, and she will be absolutely fine with the jabs as well. But yeah, absolutely mad scenes from last night. I honestly couldn't believe what we'd witnessed. Anyway, we are now currently on the ferry to Koh Samui. We got a minivan from Ao Nang, and we're now at the port, which is just down from Surat Thani, and we are literally on our way. So we'll see you in Koh Samui for Christmas.